Good morning and welcome to the Morning News. My name is Devin Dalton.
And I am Kim Anguita. Today is Thursday, November 8th, 2018. It's a blue week.
Today is the 45th day of school. The weather today will be partly cloudy. The high temp for today is 45 degrees and the low temp for tonight is 19 degrees.
The habit of the week is seek first to understand, then to be understood. This means you should always listen before you speak.
Good morning, leaders, and welcome to another segment of our Sunset Park Leadership Series. With me today, I have Mrs. Jessie Onez. She is the president of the Junior League of Pueblo and is a big volunteer of our community in areas of need when it comes to the children of Pueblo. Welcome, Mrs. Onez.
Thank you for having me. You have a beautiful school.
Thank you. How has being involved in the community helped you become the leader you are today?
Well, to be a leader in the community, you have to know your community. That means you have to get involved. And that's why I've taken upon myself over the years to be very involved in my community, because if I want to be a leader, I need to know what the issues and the concerns are. And that only happens when you get involved and you participate. So I hope you guys find something that you're passionate about and you get involved and participate too.
Thank you. Why is it important to seek first to understand before being understood when in a leadership role?
Because when you're a leader, you can't make decisions unless you have the information. So just like in class, you have to do the research, you have to know the data, you have to make an educated decision. And so it's very important that you know your community, you do your research, and then you make decisions that are ethically sound based on solid information.
Great. In what ways do you give back to our community? Why do you feel it's important to do so?
I'm involved in two organizations in town, the Junior League of Pueblo and the library. And I'm involved with the Junior League of Pueblo because its main goal is to develop female leaders, go girls. And I think it's very important that young female leaders like these girls we have here today in this room have voices and speak on things that are important to them, right? You think? Yeah. And the other thing is the library, because it provides free access to education for all people, shapes, colors, and sizes. And it's very true that knowledge is power. And so if we want to give you power as young leaders and future leaders, we need to give you access to that information. And that's what the library does. And that's why I'm very passionate about female leadership and our libraries giving free access to education.
Wonderful. What are some ways we can better prepare ourselves to be future leaders?
You can start by listening to your teachers like Mrs. Hurtnecke and surrounding yourself with people that truly love you and that are teachers and mentors, and then take the time to absorb what they're telling you. And once you've surrounded yourself with good people that have given you good hearts and good ideas, then you need to decide what you're passionate about, and then you need to speak up and stand up for those things and have a voice. As a leader, you are going to sometimes fall and make mistakes, and you're going to have to own your mistakes, because that's how we learn in life, is acknowledging where we need to work on things. And once you've corrected those things, then you can train the next generation of leaders. So that cycle just continues of developing strong leaders who are changing our community.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Mrs. Onez. We appreciate you taking your time to help Sunset Park become the leaders of tomorrow. Back to you at the news.
Today we have a special announcement. Canned food drive is all next week, and Student Lighthouse team bring boxes as soon as possible. Also, Stack Up Day is Thursday, and Mrs. Miller is selling speed stacks.
Attendance for yesterday was 91.4%. Come on, guys. Come on, Sunset Park. With this attendance, we might not even get extra recess.
Lunch today is chicken fried steak, and lunch on Monday is pizza.
That's all for now.
Thanks for listening, and have an amazing day at Sunset Park.